Hell no, Rick ain't part of my support system.
All I know is that he was the first person to chest bump you after Game 6 in Philly.
He was. That was my guy. We was hype. That's my dude. I be snapping at Rick. I mean, not at Rick, but like I be venting to Rick. So I guess you could say he's part of the support system.
That's Big Papa?
No.
I'm just asking.
That's not Big Papa. That's your father. Nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Remember the one game, I forgot what it was, and he said something to you, and you were like, Daddy, chill.
No. That never happened. Never happened.
I remember, I forgot which game it was, bro. You looked over and you were like, Daddy, chill.
Champion in my vein, all of this came not by luck. Going too crazy in the stadium, got the city going. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And we have a rule, like you can, just like Josh, you can cuss me out on the court. That's part of it. But if you cuss me out off the court, I'm a father. I'm gonna get my belt out.
Jalen's said a few times on this show, he shared with us the first time he beat you one-on-one. I'm curious if your stories match up.
They definitely don't match up. The first time, I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know if he ever beat me. No, I'm gonna say it like this. No, it's always trying to teach him a lesson. You guys, that's your error. You guys just play basketball they just play. And for me, when I played, you always kept score. You wanted to win. You remember that? So we always play.
Oh yeah, he would always cheat.
What's the score? And he'd be winning 4-2. Game go to 5. I'd be like, I'm up 3-2. He'd be like, all right. He never know the score. And I said, kill me. So he don't even realize he probably beat me more than what he thought because he didn't even know the score. And I just cheated. Like, oh, no, I'm up 5-4. That's game.
That's game. That's crazy.
You know, but I tell you this: when I knew he was going to be, I don't know how good he's going to be. I said, man, he got a little something with him. I beat him. I drugged him one day. Eric was there.
That sounds crazy, by the way.
Okay, I mopped him around the floor. Is that better?
I mean, I don't know.
Yo, so I kill him, and he mad, like angry, and he's like, Dad, all you do is effing cheat. And he like, first time he ever cussed like at me or around me. I was like, you cuss again, I'm gonna whoop you. But then I walked away, I said, okay, he got something inside him where he got some fight. So I don't know when he ever beat. Did you ever really beat me?
Yes.
Like when?
Junior year high school.
Come on, man.
Yes.
I think I was hurt that.
Yep.
I don't know, Josh.
Yep.
Wasn't that when you had the twisted ankle? That's what happened.
I sprained my ankle.
Okay. Right.
No, I knew playing them. I knew when to stop playing them. I was like, all right, I'm done. Because he honestly, when we started playing, when he probably beat me, he probably beat me once. It got real physical. You remember that? Maybe. I remember it got really physical. Like I was trying to hurt him. Like go to the hole, I foul him hard. I remember I went home and told his mom, like, man, I'm done, man. I'm gonna hurt this kid. Because I didn't want to lose, and he started getting good, so I stopped. So
I was busting his ass.
Whoa.
Well, yes. Yeah. All right. Forget it, bro.
It was like the kick shoot?
Oh, no, not that bad.
That was a bad day.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
What was the hardest workout you remember putting Jalen through, and did he cry? For sure cried.
I would say the basketball, he loved playing basketball, so that was easy. So I made him put on a weight vest after we worked out for an hour to an hour and a half. And I think that's on the video.
I don't think that video ever came out.
There's a video at that park. It is a hill. I said, put his weight vest on.
And run backwards.
And run backwards up and down the hill. I envisioned Jalen being like this athlete, dunking, because I couldn't dunk. So I think if you build your legs up, you'll be able to jump. I didn't know it was like
still can't jump
genetics. So yeah, and Erica.
We're gonna have to get that video for this episode.
Erica was in the video like cheering him on. Like, he was like,
crying. Oh, that's all right.
No, I would say one of the hardest workouts was. It was more mental than anything. I remember after like a couple games in high school, I would play bad. Not like won't say play
Let's
bad.
tell the people what you play bad means, because I don't want
Not,
people to
no,
think
that's what I'm saying. Not play
you
bad.
didn't compete.
So you didn't play hard.
Go ahead.
You didn't compete. You didn't play hard, and you played too cool.
Okay.
And nothing to do with points, people.
All right. Exactly.
So after the game, with his uniform on,
I took the jersey off.
you ain't no reason to get changed, man. Just jump in the car. Let's go. I'm right to the gym. And guess what we did? Guess what happened? Game 2
this year.
After the Sixers game, I almost said that. Don't take uniform off. Let's go. But I let him shower. And I said, let's go to the practice facility. We drove back here, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we did form shooting.
Yeah.
But like it got to the point where like if I knew I wasn't there mentally, I would be like, yo, let's go shoot. But like back then, I thought it was the worst thing in the world. After a game, like just played the whole game.
Had the arm sleeve on too, huh?
Arm sleeve was off. Arm sleeve was off.
He had the arm sleeve on.
Arm sleeve was definitely off.
And the last one was, I was so mad at him. 10th grade again. We go to, what's that thing called in Atlanta? Augusta.
Peace Jam?
Peace Jam. And he was scared out of his mind.
Scared.
He had a little brown stain in his shorts.
No, it didn't. All right, that is a lie. That is a lie.
10th grade, playing 17s. So he's up, right? He was playing, but he was scared. Playing against Boo Williams. Matter of fact, Bam was on that team.
Bam was on the team.
Bam was on the team, Thon Maker, and the point guard, I don't know his name, but he played at Indiana. Really good player. Don't know his name, went to Indiana.
Light-skinned dude?
Dark-skinned guy. D.C. area, Virginia area. He was a solid player at Indiana. He was a year ahead of you, 2 years ahead of you, whatever it was. And he was lighting him up, like just stripping him. And
Not Stan.
Robert Johnson.
Rob Johnson, yeah, I remember him.
that's him right there.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, killing him. Guess what happened? We drove from Chicago to Augusta.
Dang.
See, the game was over with. Everyone got in the shower. We leaving. Get in the car. Drove all the way to Chicago. No shower.
Dang, you was stinking.
That's how mad I was. Man, let's go home, man. And then he fell asleep and had a nerve to have a sweaty sock. You know how you put them up on the...
My knee was barking, bro. Come on. I had to
I'm like, yeah, man, you got to move your feet, man.
Yeah, stank, move your feet. That's crazy.
That reminds me of one of the great meetings I ever had with a player and a family was after your sophomore year, I had you and your mom and dad come in, and I had a meeting, and I said, look, I think he's ready. He's ready to go to the NBA. And if you guys want to do it, I support it. I thought he needed to get a little better defensively, need to get a little stronger. And he did it this year. He's proven it. And I think he's good to go. And your mom's like, is that all you had to say? I said, yes. She said, well, he's not leaving until he gets his degree. And his dad said, and he's not good enough yet. And I was like, is that it? Is this meeting over? They're both like, yep, this meeting's over. I'm like, good for me. Let's go. One of the best meetings I ever had. One thing I remember that was amazing was when I did my home visit with Jalen, his mom took me into his bedroom and showed me, no one would believe this, but motivational cutouts all over the wall of sayings, pictures, like articles of games that Jalen, like tough games that he lost. Like she would change it on the wall all the time based on like the next game that was coming up. It was incredible. I was blown away. I can't say that I knew he would have been one of the top 4 candidates for MVP, but I knew that this dude's something special. When I watched him in high school, I was like, this basketball IQ is on a level I've never seen at this point in someone's career. And I thought really, and I was wrong. I thought staying with Luka, he could like be the Robin to Luka and keep Luka in line. But he made the decision to bet on himself, and it was the right decision. So I'm in awe of his decision and his fortitude to want to take on that responsibility. I love it. I love it.
In a market like New York, no less.
Exactly, man. Exactly. You know what the big challenge is next year, being in a market like New York where everybody expects it. Now, handling that is a whole new challenge, which I know you two will be great at.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, deposit $10, place a bet for $5, and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, player props, futures, and so much more. Whenever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, or Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, or Louisiana in select parishes. North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, or Virginia. Terms and conditions apply. App only.
But you're an SVU fan, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And we know this because the love, and I know Marishka. I've known Marishka a lot. The love that Marishka Hargitay gets from you post game is the envy of every other Knicks fan, Knicks celebrity fan. She gets a hug after a loss.
After the loss, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. I
every other
not say hi.
Every other Knicks celebrity fan is like, oh,
Yeah, bro,
from Jalen. Is you grew up watching? What's the deal?
I grew up like
I've seen you not hug your wife after some losses.
that's a lie. Damn, man. I just remember my dad always watching the show. It was like you just hear the iconic like dun dun all the time like in the house. My dad also watches the TV incredibly loud, so like, you hear it throughout the
Echoed.
yeah. And so I always found myself like just like watching the show, and like honestly, like the older I got, like the more I watched, and like the more like I see now, I'm like I've seen the episode, Like I've seen so many different episodes, and so like at one point, like when I got in the league, I was like I kind of wanted to restart, so I started from like season 1, watched all the way through. Like it's like a pregame show for me. Like I watched it before I took my nap, whatever. That's when I was in Dallas. Like, being in New York, I kind of want a time constraint, so I kind of have to like get my nap in. So
Right.
You watch it before, like before naps?
yeah, like if I'm chilling, like I'm doing like the boots.
I would have my heart rate going.
Yeah, nah, it's not even that. I'm just like,
I gotta finish the show though.
yeah, like oh, you have to.
Yeah, I
If you
can't
don't finish the show.
Yeah, you don't finish the show. That's like,
serial killer.
This is
type.
coming from
Yeah.
the guy who jumps around and watches different clips of movies in one sitting.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
That's repulsive.
no,
actually.
no. Hold on.
Have you told-
Wait, before you continue, I'm gonna finish with this. Before you continue,
yeah.
I'm gonna finish with this. I've always loved that show, and then the first time, like I've never been like super like starstruck. I saw her, I was like, oh shit. So and then the first time we met, it was awesome. We talked and everything, and then like I knew that like he's there all the time. I know he's coming to there. I expect to see him there all the time. This is her first or second game this year. So I'm not gonna see her for a long time, so I'm just gonna say hi.
Right.
And go.
I guess I got to come to less games.
Yeah, I guess so.
Make him appreciate you more, you know?
Hey, but you're here.
Yeah.
You're here. You're here. This is.
I'm here. Right. Exactly. Right.
What is the biggest thing you've learned from playing behind Jalen Brunson?
Nothing. I haven't taught Deuce anything. Whatever Deuce has on the court, Deuce has learned from himself.
There's stuff I get from you.
What are we talking about here?
The court.
Oh, okay. So what are the stuff?
How you draw fouls.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's
How
an
you draw
amazing
fouls.
answer.
How many free throws did he shoot last game?
I think 4 or 5. Oh. That's thanks. That's gonna be.
Is that a hot topic?
Josh calls me unethical.
It happens every episode. Josh calls him an unethical hooper.
I just play by the rules.
Who would you rather have look over Kyden for a
Brunson,
day?
OG.
Josh or Jalen?
Oh, shoot.
I feel like this is a no-brainer.
Come on, bro. It is a no-brainer.
I have kids. Like, I have kids. You know what I mean?
You know, I would say Jalen, but Jalen would corrupt my kid for
It's
sure.
a valid point.
For sure.
You are a
Yeah,
culture changer.
Culture.
Corrupt your
The
kid.
culture changer.
Yes,
Corrupt
sir.
your kid or not.
El Capitan.
But you know, Josh is gonna. Yeah, I gotta say Jay Hart because one, he has kids.
All right, you
So
say Josh? You say Josh? Is that your answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lame ass.
Shannon, question for you. Let's see. How much time out of the day does Josh see his kids?
That's a trick question.
No, it's not.
I don't see mine as much as I'd like to either.
Yeah, exactly. I
It's
feel like
like
Shannon.
we all want to have more time.
You
with
will
our
see
kids.
too one day, sir.
Yeah, you're right. But think about it. Yeah, hold on.
You don't have much time, bro.
If you told me to watch your kid, I'm watching your kid.
No, for sure. You're watching the kid,
you're watching
but he
him.
has experience. Like,
Daily basis.
Yeah, but it varies.
When Josh is home,
it's crazy.
When Josh is home,
I was home.
there.
I was home. Other week, I was home. Like 2 weeks ago, I was home. Like I was here in New York, and I didn't see my kid all day.
Yeah, I think I saw my kid for probably
I didn't see
30
Kyden
minutes
all
today.
day. I got up before he went to school to go work out, and by the time I got back home from doing everything I had to do, he was already asleep.
Yeah. Nap time, all that, bro.
clearly I'm not ready for this.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog.
Like think
I'm
about
not
it,
ready for this.
you're literally like, I'll get up, like especially after games, I'm not trying to get up at 7:30, 8:30.
But so for sometimes that's the only time I can see him.
Yeah, that's true.
Like for Kyden, like the only time that like I can really spend time with him is the day after a game before school. Like I'll take him, drop him off at school, like 7:30 in the morning.
No, the fact that you said Josh, like really, that hurts.
I just said that because of experience.
Yeah,
bro.
man, you're not a parent. You know
You're
what I
not
mean?
a parent, bro.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're not a
There's
parent.
something
I'm not
about
a
I think he would have a lot of fun with you.
I'm
though.
not- I'm
but
not-
he would come back corrupt.
that's
He would
more
come
like-
back saying
like
some
uncle.
shit that I probably,
That's not.
wouldn't want him to be saying.
that's valid.
I'm
That's a
like,
valid
son,
point.
you too young for me to be joking with you like this.
That's a valid point. Valid point.
I hate to say, it, but that's valid.
Good fit, tough fit.
All right, bro. All right.
Oh, wow.
Immaculate fit, boy.
This is obviously hilarious
I think that was my bar mitzvah fit.
because if we're being completely honest, everyone says this is a draft day fit, right?
Yeah.
Where were we on draft day, Josh?
Yeah, no, that was
Where were we?
we were in somewhere in Jersey at that restaurant.
Yeah,
You had that
We were in New
Burberry
Jersey,
shirt.
So I wasn't. Yeah, Burberry shirt. You got me.
My dog.
Appreciate you. Yeah, this wasn't draft day.
That was actually at Villanova. That was our Villanova fit. When
Actually, I don't think that was at Villanova because I'm wearing a
oh the NBA.
I'm
That's probably
wearing an NBA
NBA. That's
ball.
probably Villanova suit. Because
Probably
I
Villanova
definitely
suit.
have that same suit.
yeah. It was not
I
draft
probably
day.
burned it, but
It was not draft day at all.
I just want to get into it right up. Mark, why do you guys draft JB?
Oh Lord.
Just like the little fat-headed kid from Villanova with good,
I'll tell you the whole war room story, man. It was great. So we picked Luka, traded up to get Luka, and we get to 31, and there's all the scouts that were like, JB, he's a winner, yada, yada, a little bit chubby, not quite as fast, not super athletic, but he's a winner, he's a champion, and you can't put a value on that. That's our guy. And then we had Yogi Ferrell, who was from Indiana, right? And Yogi had just come in and tore it up. So there was a faction in the room that also was like, no, man, if we draft JB, what are we going to do with Yogi? Well, we went back and forth, and the scouts won, and the decision was made to draft JB. And then Yogi took a deal with the Sacramento Kings. We'd actually offered to bring him back anyways, because as a rookie, you just never know what's going to turn out. Mm-hmm. But so the rest is history.
The best part about that story is none of us were in the war room, and none of us would have known if Mark had just left out Chubby. But
or throwing it in there, right?
Oh my God.
I don't know if I ever seen it on other teams, but like it happened to me last year, Game 7, against the Pacers. Several times where guys would get hurt or something, and like they come back and like they'll play. Like you had like the I don't know if it was playoffs, like the whole foot thing with you.
Yeah, I thought tore the whole plantar fascia.
Yeah, he like looked at me. I can't feel my foot. But he went out. I want to say it was a playoff, and then he went out at halftime. Went to go like shoot free throws or whatever, and then like the crowd would just like goes crazy. So I can only imagine.
Right when you
like,
come back out.
Yeah, I can only imagine like that moment, like with Willis Reed, finals. I can only imagine how crazy that moment was for like the fans and just to see. I can't feel my foot.
You said the same thing the other day about your shoulder.
I didn't say I can't feel my
You
shoulder.
said I can't lift my shoulder.
I couldn't.
Okay. You said,
For like
no, you said I
like-
can't feel my. You said I can't feel my shoulder.
I don't think so.
Yes, you did.
And if I did, it was for like 10 seconds.
You went to the whole locker room, came back, fell again, started rolling on the ground again.
No, I didn't.
Imagine if Coach Wright was right there and you rolling on the ground.
I got up. I was
You
like,
were rolling around for a little bit.
for like 10 seconds, and then
Coach,
I got up.
Coach Wright would have MF'd you right there.
But then look now that we talk about that, go look at the video of when I'm walking to the locker room, because like for a second, like my whole like all of this was just burning, searing pain.
I feel like we had this.
And then
That happened to me like 2 games prior.
Yeah, I started walking to the locker room, and then like the pain started going away, and I was like, "Oh, I'm cool." But this is probably like I like just passed their bench, and if you look at the play, I got Jaden McDaniels pushed me in the back, and I ran into Jericho. So in the middle of me going to the locker room, like I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." I turn around to go see if I could see one of the refs because I was going to start going crazy. And I forgot. I think it was like Kat was like next to me. He was like, "No, you good." I literally like stopped. I was like, you know what? I'm not going back. I'm going. I probably would have got thrown out if I saw one of the refs.
Do we need to talk to him about technicals?
No.
No.
Ready to rewrite your sports drink routine? Choose BodyArmor Sports Drink, back with a brand new look and same great taste. BodyArmor Sports Drink has electrolytes, coconut water, vitamins, antioxidants, and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. Find BodyArmor Sports Drink on Amazon or at your local grocery store today. Your new routine will thank you. BodyArmor, choose better.
Been harboring that.
You know,
Triple double?
No.
You've been close?
Yeah, I've been close.
you were close.
Dallas?
You were close the
Right.
other night. You almost had a couple more rebounds.
I was one time I was really, really close. A rookie year, playing in Philly.
Oh, I remember that. You was hooping too.
We played in Philly. Came off the bench. I had like 13, 11, and 8 with like 7 minutes left.
What was the 8?
Sit your ass down.
I think 8 was assists. And then literally 7 minutes left, and I got subbed out.
Damn.
You ain't go right. You ain't go back in at all.
Did not go back in. Yeah.
And was the score like a good? Was it a
It
good
was
game?
a decent game, but like we had Dennis Smith, we had Luka. Like,
Oh, so you just wasn't playing because you was weak at the time, at that moment. I thought like it's
all
not,
right, we're gonna do this now. Remember,
Go off.
no, I'm gonna wait. All
right.
I'm gonna wait.
I was just asking. I thought like the 7 minutes. I thought y'all was.
I was weak.
30.
I was weak. Yeah. But then eventually I got better and better to eventually knock you out of the playoffs a couple years later.
That was game 7, right?
When we were up like 60 at one point.
Yeah,
I
y'all
think.
beat the shit out of them by like 40.
Yeah.
Bro,
That was
you're not there no
embarrassing.
more, bro. Who cares?
I was just saying it was
You care because you're making
embarrassing night.
that sappy ass face right now.
It's whatever, man.
Last year, we had the Kith jerseys,
Right.
the New York, which is probably one of our favorite ones. And we did Jalen and myself did a shoot for this jersey.
Oh man.
Yeah, do we? I don't know. Do we know what the actual score of it was?
Lord.
It was a lot to a little. We played 1-on-1. It was joking too, so wasn't too serious. But it turned out really bad for me.
It's not your game, bro.
What is that?
It's not your game.
Yeah, I'm a team player.
System
I
guy.
fit into a good system. Jalen's a big, one-on-one ISO guy. So Ronnie, from your perspective,
Oh Lord.
I mean, it's on there. Jalen, I knew Jalen was going to talk about it, so I got.
You got to get ahead of it.
He was going to get ahead of it,
whether it was
100%.
there or not.
Yeah,
You got to 8 mile him. You know what I mean?
exactly. So you directing this shoot, what was going through your mind? In
So
these
we
moments?
so let me give the context for people who, saw that and probably didn't know what went down. We needed it to be a competitive video between, Jalen and Josh playing 1-on-1 and showcase the fact that they're friends and they talk shit to each other and kind of like what you'd expect from seeing two friends play ball, right? So we show up
And I'm like, all right, guys, like I know you guys played together in the past, but you know, I'm gonna need you guys to like talk shit to each other and make it competitive. And Jalen looks at me and he goes, obviously, like this is what we fucking do. Like, of course, because I'm like, you guys got to talk shit to each other. And he's like, of course I'm gonna talk shit. Like, what do you mean? So we started recording, and Jalen just starts like, and I was like, yo, it got to be like kind of even, right? So like, Jalen starts playing 1-on-1 for real. So, you know, winner's out. So he keeps like making shots, and I don't think Josh got possession for like 10 minutes in. And like Austin and I are looking at each other, and Austin helps me direct and produce these videos. We're both looking at each other like, what do we do? Because it got heated between them two, right? And he's looking at me, he's like, what do we do? Like, we need Josh to look like he's decent.
It got dark. It was dark for me.
And I'm like, all right. So I had to like stop them in the middle. I had to pull them both together. I was like, yo, like, Jalen, you think you could let Josh like score a couple of baskets? Because, you know, not for nothing, but like, I was watching Jalen play, so he's nice, but like I got to see it on a different level because he got like uber competitive in this one-on-one situation and just started making everything. Like, I mean, everything. And it sounds like I'm not even exaggerating. I was like, yo, this is some crazy shit. And even Jalen, I feel like you were on like,
I was laughing the entire time. I was just like, this is comedy at this point.
Yeah, because everything was going in.
I was like, I was shooting some shots. Like I was like, all right, I'm just gonna shoot it. The ball was just going in. I was just.
It was kind of crazy. So then I was like, yo, like check it up to Josh. Like let him score a little bit. So he checks it up and blocks him on the first play.
You blocked Josh?
Yeah,
that shows you the kind of day I was having.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
After practice, it was bad.
But we made it look good.
It looked
you know
good.
what I mean?
The video looked even.
We did.
Yeah, video.
You never know.
You would never know.
If you had you can guess the score, what do you think it would be? You can do all ones.
Honestly,
you can do all
ones. All ones? You hit like fuck. You were hitting logo shots. It was, I would say, 24-5. Maybe 24-25 to like maybe 4 or 5. Yeah. Would you agree?
Sounds fine.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was gonna say 22-5. Yeah. We'll go with 22-5.